What do they mean when they say we don't know what we're capable of? Well, I've had a very interesting experience that I want to share with you. I think you'll find it interesting. The other day I was working out. I have this routine where I do a high intensity workout in the morning, first thing as I get up, like 5 minutes after I get up. And it's very hard. And I've done it for some time, for a long time. And the other day I realized at the end of it that I wasn't really sweating as much. I was sweating, but not as much. And the requisite number one for this particular workout is to sweat. And I'll explain why perhaps in another video. However, I realized that I was sweating, but not quite as profusely as I wanted and as I used to. And so I thought, okay, well, I'm just outgrowing this routine. I need a new routine. Tomorrow I come up with a new routine. And then, of course, your day goes by and you forget about that kind of stuff. And I woke up the day after and I started working out. And then about a third in, I realized that it wasn't as hard as it used to be. Again, I wasn't sweating as hard. And obviously, I couldn't just come up with new exercises there and then. I was in the middle of a workout. And so I thought, okay, tomorrow. But then I thought, what if, and it's beautiful when you ask yourself, what if, then magic happens. What if I push for the next 30 seconds as if they are the last 30 seconds? What happens? I probably collapse and that's it, but let me try, why not? And so I started pushing like crazy as if it was the last sprint. And I thought I was going to collapse after 30 seconds, but I actually went and it was a minute. And then a minute became 3 minutes, and then 7 minutes, and then 10 minutes. And then I've done the whole workout like that. And I promise you, I would never have guessed or hoped or bet that I could have done any more than a minute at most at that pace. And for the first time in my life, I realized what they actually mean when they say you don't know what you're capable of. The morning after, I woke up and I started working out exactly at the same pace, as hard as I could possibly go. And I've done the whole workout like that. I did not know, and I'm a positive thinker. I've been studying personal growth for 20 years, and I did not think I could do that. And it shows that obviously we all have limits, in business, income, sports. I think the problem is that we put ourselves limits that are way too low. And maybe they are right, but they are driven by our beliefs. And the limiting the ceilings that we put on top of our heads, I think stop us. Because what happens, I wonder, if we do the same in business? What if we remove the ceiling of the target? Yes, have a target, it's important to have a target, but in my opinion, from that episode, I started treating targets as this is what I expect to happen. Yes, it's not going to be easy. Yes, we might miss it, but this is something totally within my reach. And I treat it as such. And then I remove the ceiling. And whenever I'm engaged in doing something, whether that's coming up with sales activities or marketing activities or contribution activities to help others, I remove the ceiling. How many people I can reach? Well, the target is X. But I'm going to do every single action as if it's the last action. I'm going to treat every single 30 seconds as if they are the last seconds and see what happens. And I think the magic happens. So for me, there was a very important moment. I'm super curious to know whether you had similar experiences, what you think about this, and share as much as you can. Let's remove the ceilings and leave every 30 seconds as if it's the last 30 seconds. I love you all. Have a fantastic day. Make it a fantastic day. Don't know why I keep